Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot with Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through, the cards that come out in today's reading. So let's find out. Thank you so much for being here and let's begin. So the first card that we have is the Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this Ace of Pentacles, I'm really getting an energy of a new beginning and also a sense of a breakthrough when it comes to a situation right now. I do feel like there's a sense of being able to experience after perhaps a very difficult or even just in unstable time, more stability, more of a solid foundation in a situation. And also feel like when it comes to work and career, also being able to have a sense of clarity, a sense of being able to see what you're working towards, being able to pick up and progress. I also feel like there could be an offer coming in those areas. But we do have the Seven of Cups showing up here. With the Seven of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy of having a lot of options and even kind of being in a place of being a little bit confused by many options. So this could be your energy. I also feel like this could be somebody you're dealing with's energy when it comes to kind of taking a long time to make a decision. I feel like it's like they're delayed because they are kind of in a complex space because there's so many options, or they may kind of be trying to satisfy everybody, and it could be something that is also not working out in their favor to be able to hold space for everyone at the same time. So I do feel like there's a need to be able to kind of make a decision and commit to it. And I do feel like someone may kind of be needing a little bit of some time when it comes to coming around, when it comes to making a decision. They are kind of in a space of uncertainty, and I actually feel like this person is a little bit it's like it's getting to them. It's something that's also bothering them to have all of these options and being kind of undecided. But I do feel like with the Queen of Swords showing up over here, this is about being certain. And I do feel like when it comes to making a decision, somebody may take a long time. I also feel like there could be also a sense of not having a lot of clarity, and that's why they're kind of taking a lot of time. But when it comes to that Queen of Swords showing up here, I do feel like once they make their decision, they hone in on it. And I do feel like there is a commitment to a decision that is made. So I do feel like with the Queen of Swords showing up over here, there is the sense of kind of making a decision that somebody is going to, it's like they have to make it. They're going to be in a position where they can't entertain all of these options. They're going to make a decision and they're going to stick to it. So I do feel like there's that energy, and I do feel like it could actually feel like a lot of pressure on someone. But with that King of Wands, this is about being able to take the lead and being able to be assertive. So I do feel like this is someone you're dealing with. They are in a space where they are realizing that there's a lot that they are working with when it comes to having a lot of options, or when it comes to kind of being in a space where they are overthinking things, and I do feel like getting all up in their head. And coming back to a more grounded space when it comes to making a decision is something that I feel like with the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords is something that's going to be happening around here. And I feel like that's also going to be introducing this opportunity, this new beginning, this sense of a breakthrough. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the World card and we have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this Nine of Pentacles is showing up in the reverse. I am getting an energy of somebody being in a space where it's like they're not enjoying having to do something on their own, having to be in this place of independence. It's like it's something they are no longer wanting to be in a space of having to put up with. So I do feel like when it comes to taking on anything, they want to be able to do that with someone. They want to be able to welcome somebody into their life. And I feel like with that Nine of Pentacles, it's like this overdue kind of an energy. It's like they're very ready for being able to kind of have that in their life. I do feel like with the Nine of Wands showing up over here, this is an energy of having gone through a lot of times and a long journey of having gone through a lot of things alone. And I do feel like there are some tendencies that this person may have picked up along the way as a result of having kind of been in a space of doing things alone and being self-reliant in a way that is it may have worked for them then, but I feel like it could be something that is a tendency that's not very compatible with the connection, and it's maybe something that someone needs to unlearn. But I do feel like it could become across as if somebody has walls up, and I feel like it's just because they could be in this very they could be very used to a certain way of doing things and being very independent. But we do have the World card showing up in this position, and I feel like with the World card, this is about being able to experience that breakthrough. I do feel like there's a sense of kind of moving out of a certain way of doing things, and it's a sense of being more open to taking on responsibility, being more grounded, and being able to show up for being more mature. And I feel like there's a leveling up kind of energy to this person. Feel like there's an end to kind of entertaining a whole bunch of options and being in a space where it's like they are taking accountability or they're taking responsibility. And it's like they are moving up a level. I do feel like when it comes to on a personal level, I do feel like there's a sense of kind of experiencing this level of maturing. I do feel like it's also something that could also be happening mentally, internally, and I feel like there's the sense of kind of wanting to be able to step up. But we do have Three of Pentacles. I do feel like with the Three of Pentacles showing up over here, again, I'm getting career energy with this, and the Ace of Pentacles, being able to experience a new opportunity in your work or in your finances or in your resources. I also feel like even when it comes to the Three of Pentacles, a connection that's kind of starting at work, or it's like a realization of a connection and it's happening from a workspace, or perhaps even a studying place where you could be kind of learning and studying with someone. I do feel like there's a new beginning over here. I do feel like there's a change in the trajectory of the World card as well. And I do feel like with that Nine of Wands, this is about kind of being able to come to an end of a single period, doing things alone, and being able to kind of reach that level of being able to do them with someone else. I feel like this person is in a space where it's like they're embracing a new chapter, a new level in their lives. So I feel like it's like they're showing up different. So I'm going to clarify with these cards. So we have keep an open mind. And we have forgiving and learning. Here we have chemistry. At the bottom of the deck, we have the honeymoon card. So, with this honeymoon card, I'm getting it pertaining to this world card. I do feel like there is an energy of having had completed a journey with someone and also being in a space of celebration with it. I do feel like this is about also being able to experience, perhaps being able to meet someone in a space of relaxation, in a place where it's like it's a very good time, especially when it comes to being able to let your hair down, be able to kind of relax. I feel like being able to meet somebody in that mindset and in that space. And I do feel like also with this honeymoon card, there is a desire to be able to kind of either take you out or be able to experience some time with you. I do feel like you could also be kind of in the space where you want to embrace that with someone. But I feel like with the world card, this is also, it's adding to your connection with someone, and being able to do that and connect with someone in that way is adding a new level to the connection. I do feel like being able to experience a sense of exclusivity as well. But we do have keep an open mind, and I do feel like with keeping an open mind, I feel like there's some newness that's being experienced in a connection, being able to kind of see them in a different light. I feel like also somebody could be going through this sense of renewal. I feel like there's a sense of kind of being more open to a different version of themselves and kind of expressing themselves in a way that's a little bit more mature than perhaps you may remember them. And I do feel like there could be a need to be able to kind of see somebody and hold space for somebody to kind of grow. But we do have forgiving and learning, and with this card showing up at this Queen of Swords, I do feel like with the Queen of Swords, this is a very wise energy, but I feel like it's about learning from the past and any past experiences. And even with that Nine of Wands, this is an energy of having had gone through a lot and kind of being in a space of doing what it takes to be able to survive. And I do feel like with this learning, there are lessons that are being learned, but I also feel like there's a need to be able to kind of learn from them, and also being able to kind of either forgive yourself or forgiving the past, and being able to get what you need from that and be able to kind of transcend that energy so that you can contribute to your present moment and you can show up in the best light. I do feel like this is about also experiencing that sense of awakening, kind of renewal. This world card does show being able to enter into a new level. I do feel like there's a new chapter here. We have chemistry, and with this chemistry card showing up over here, do feel like there's an ending to being single. I do feel like there's a sense of having had expected to experience that singlehood longer than what you may have wanted, but I do feel like there's going to be someone new coming in here, and I feel like they're going to be someone who is compatible, somebody you have a lot of chemistry with, and someone that you click with, somebody who has a deep understanding of you, and you can really experience a sense of attraction. I do feel like they are attracted to you for more than even just your physical appearance, but also when it comes to having that mental connection that goes deeper. And I'm also getting that with the chemistry card. So with that forgiving and learning, I do feel like being able to kind of let go of a past is also kind of part of being able to get that, is also part of being able to get that with someone. So this could be somebody who could have experienced a lot in their past and kind of being in that space of letting go of something that's no longer serving them and is no longer conducive to their presence. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Bye, Cancer.